Hey all, this is Eucep again, and I am going to have an unboxing for the Sousou, the Jokou, and the Souhi Gundams. Okay, this is a set of 3 SD Gundam from the Brave Battle Warriors, I think, or I'm not exactly sure which series it is. BB Senshi, who knows? It's not really clear to me. In the title on Hobbylink Japan it said Kibutai. I don't know if that's perhaps the series, but well. Anyway, this is a set of 3 SD Gundam in a metallic sheen version. Of them I have already one, but not with his upgraded parts. And as such, it's a bit of an interesting kit for me, because of the 3, the Sousou, which is the red one, I already have. I built it long ago. And as far as I understand it, the Sousou is primarily based on the Gundam X. And the Sousou of this one would be the double X, and the Souhi is actually the Gundam X divider. So pretty much based on the helmet and stuff on the Sousous, I'd more actually say these are the Justice Gundam, but who knows? I'm not an expert on those things. Still, I love the looks, and I'm very curious to see them later on compared together. But if these two end up being too much alike, I might actually consider, and this is actually based on the Gundam X, I might actually consider repainting his red armor into a black for the... because I've looked up the Gundam X and I saw there is an earlier colors version, of this guy, which is primarily dark gray, black and purple. So I'm curious if I can pull that off with the SD version. And right now they decide to fly around here. Oh well. Let's have a look at the box. The artwork itself is actually pretty good. As you can see, the Jokou Serpent is actually a GM suit, not a Gundam. At least I think it's GM, but as I said, I'm not complete. I can only make real guesses at this stuff. Actually, this set has been reviewed a while ago by Prime92, and I really liked them, so that's why when I saw like these are for 700 or something yen, I was like going to pick them up. Yeah, 3 in 1 box in metallic color parts version. Yeah, English. Let's have a look at what's inside. The Jokou Serpent comes with wings. I believe they're also used for the Sousou to upgrade him, or at least actually parts of the other Souhi and the Sousou are both used for him to upgrade him. So anyway, the Jokou Serpent comes with a mega launcher, if I'm not mistaken, made out of several armor parts. The Souhi comes with 2 swords and a shield. The shield combines them, and yeah, you can see where I get the idea of the double X divider. And this is the base Sousou, as he is, including the upgraded parts which I don't have with my current Sousou, with the reflective stickers, which I'll show when I open it up. And here he is with all added parts from the other two to make him in his super mode. I'm not really sure what to make of that, or how to call it. Here a very nice image of him in his powered up mode. Let's see. Yeah, it's mainly about the Sousou, and I'm not really sure why. There's something about that marking with that little wing. I'm not really sure what that is about, especially since half of these are villain suits, Zakous and stuff. So, yeah. I wonder, is this actually from a cartoon or something? Because I'd really like to check it out and see what it's about. It retails for 1800, so yeah, I really got this set of 3 SD Gundam for a steal. More fun stuff is actually on the inside of the box. As you can see, showing off several of the other Gundam. I'm actually tempted to get the Sazabi version, and others I already have at least some versions of, as you might have seen before. I must say, I really dig this line. It's so over the top ridiculous, and at the same time completely awesome. So, yeah. Anyway, 4 parts in the box. You get 3 times the same polycaps. Same polycaps for every goddamn SD Gundam from this line. Nothing too strange there, no color differences, just the default polycaps. Let's see. I here have a stack of stickers. I'm not really sure which one is for which. I think this is the Sousou, because I recognize these. Pretty much the default ones. I think this is the Jokou Serpent. So I'm not sure if I'll use that visor one. It just does not look that incredibly cool. But then again, a lot of this guy is all about stickering up silver parts and gold parts, so I might as well just, well, use my Gundam markers and make it look actually a lot better. Because I think the Gundam markers will match up more with the metallic sheen to this plastic than the stickers will. And this is probably the Souhi. Then there are 2 special parts which are not with the normal ones. First of all, highly reflective ones. Pretty much entirely for the Sousou, but they might be used, at least those circle ones, for the rest. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll see in time. Then there are these press out parts, which are for the Sousou's super weapon. It looks a bit funny, but we'll see how it comes out in person. When I saw Prime 92 review this, I thought it looked a bit silly, but who knows. Perhaps I'll love it in person. Right, spruce. Alright, here they are. Let's see if I can just... Come on, give me your helmet. If I can compare this somewhat properly. The original one is quite a bit darker and looks a bit rougher compared to this, but to be honest, the special effect of this plastic is way less pronounced as that I had with let's say the transparent or the chromed up versions. It's nice, it does look better, but yeah, actually these wings show it off way better, but I really doubt it really shows up on camera. At least in my viewfinder I really cannot see if it's as effective as I'd like to. The golden yellow, yeah, that looks a lot fresher in color. The yellow is noticeably brighter in color, but actually strays further from gold in my opinion than the original. This is more like Gundam yellow with an extra sheen than that it's gold. Alright, on to the next screw for the Jokou serpent. His weapons and various armor parts. The same yellow as with the other one. Yeah, I'm really not sure if I'll use that visor or try to paint it up. I'm not sure what of the two will look better. I perhaps will have to look up some reviews by others, how they did it. Because the sticker just does not look that impressive, especially because there is no gradient to it at all. This guy really could have benefited from just a reflective sticker and then a piece of clear plastic over it. I might actually try to find some plastic similar to this to actually put over the visor, if I can. The gold armor parts, this serpent head really looks cool, but yeah, this I normally don't detail everything up, but this eye really needs some paint, but that's pretty simple to do. Alright, onwards. And this is the other one for the... This is the first one for the Souhi. Split in two. His sword, nothing too special to write about. The metallic sheen on this dark grey is actually quite good in my opinion. So, pretty there. Some actual clear parts for this one. This really actually looks quite pretty. Not really sure what these parts are for, but they're going to be in your face. Similar to this hawk face, also probably going to need at least some detail work. And some more work. This time another of his swords. Various armor parts and crown bits. And I really like it that these default heads that they get are quite detailed up. This time I'm probably going to try more like using up wheel touch marker instead of just Gundam marker completely for everything. Because while it does look somewhat nice, yeah, you can get the idea. This comes out way too dark for the remainder of the line, so especially detail like the forehead I'm going to try and use wheel touch marker, so it does. It's there, but not as in your face as he now suffers. Right. Next to some blue. And this is, I believe, both for the Jokou and the Souhi. Yeah, some pretty large wings, which are actually quite well detailed on the inside as well. Yeah, these are really the type of parts which will really pop, because here the metallic sheen is really quite clear. So I really like that. Same here. Really like this effect of that they actually put parts like this here, so you get better three-dimensional parts. Yeah. Does he actually have a bow tie? Yeah. Alright. And the final sprue. Back to the Sousou. The Sousou sword. Well, here you can see how it is and how it can be if you just use some Gundam marker. So, but since, is there actually any difference in the whites? No, I don't see any metallic sheen to this at all. I might actually not use this sword then, and instead use it for this guy if I end up repainting him. So we'll see in time what I'll make use of. And that's actually quite a stack of material. Now, let's see what this is all about. The combination stuff. I think those extra stickers on this one, those little flame circles, are meant not for majority these guys, just Jokou and these four, which would match the numbers on these. Yep. So these are stickers for kits that I don't even have, primarily. Yay. So yeah, here you see those additional parts being moved over. Yeah, the wings split up to a backpack and some additional wings. Here it is about the additional stickers for the inside of the wings of the Sousou, and the other parts being put on him. And here are the 3 manuals. And as I had with others before, these are just the default same stuff as the original ones had. So this is probably the Sousou. All very explosive art. Quite like them. And this one also shows that actually the Sousou itself can actually use parts of the Sazabi as well. This looks actually quite silly, him with the Sazabi helmet on. But yeah, more incentive to buy more. Yay. Not that I really need incentive, because more stuff is already coming. Though not from the same line. Let's see, this is for the Souhi. Oh no, this is for the Jokou. Yeah, pretty much the default stuff. And it already shows off that his wings can be used on the Sousou. And the various modes of his weapons and everything. Supposedly you can also hang that mega cannon off his arm. Yeah, this entire line is completely based on silliness and I don't really mind it. What the hell? Actually, this entire line is meant on purpose to be completely interchangeable with parts. So here they did one of those very generalistic things which I showed off long ago, those 3-in-1 box. They can actually be spruced up with weapons from these Gundam. That's actually nice. Actually, pretty much all of these you can interchange parts of. And I really dig that. It's not something which most of us will ever see because it's probably promoted in all the talk on this, but yeah, we can't read it. So, yeah. Well. Nothing too special here otherwise. Once again, the same showing off that his weapon and his crest can be used for the Sousou. Yeah, this is going to take a bit of work. And this has been a very long unboxing. Thank you all for your patience. See you next time.